Hello and warm welcome to all of you. My name is Shanker Viswanath. I am a fellow chartered accountant and an emotional intelligence coach. And today I am going to talk to you about responsibility versus accountability. Is there a difference? These two words are more often than not confused both in the professional and the real world. Let's take a deeper look at both of them, separating the two words using ability as the common word in between. So responsibility is response plus ability and accountability is account plus ability. What is response? Response is your ability to respond to something, your ability to perform a task that is given to you, or your ability to give some task to somebody, assign a responsibility, they say. And because tasks in organization can be multiple as well as voluminous, the responsibility can be shared. However, more often than not, the people who are responsible for doing a particular task are not held accountable for it. So let's look at what is accountability. Account plus ability. Account is describing, giving information about a particular event or activity. So someone who is accountable in an organization is a person who will be questioned whether a particular task has been completed or not. Accountability could include culpable, penalties, fines, punishments, rewards, etc. And therefore, more often than not, accountability should not be given to more than one person, they say. Because if you give it to more than one person, it's the simple story of everybody, anybody, somebody, and nobody. Everybody thought anybody could do the job. Anybody thought somebody will do the job, and ultimately nobody did the job. So that's the problem if you give accountability to too many people. Let's take very simple examples to understand this. If I stay alone in a house, I am responsible for the upkeep of the house. I am responsible to do all the tasks. However, since I am staying alone in the house, there is nobody who is going to question me. So I am not accountable to anybody. However, if, let's say, my father, my parents come and start staying with me and my father is a strict person, then he can hold me accountable if the house is not in order. He can hold me accountable, answerable if the house is not kept in order. That's a personal issue. If we extend it to corporate, let's say there is a person who is responsible for upkeep of the stores, the items in the stores. His or she is responsible. However, if that person is made accountable, then it is that person's duty to raise a noise or inform the management or the relevant people if the items in the stores go below the reorder level or if they are too much in excess of what is required. Otherwise, he can be pulled up. I do hope that with this video, you are able to relate to the difference between responsibility and accountability. Please note that if in the organizations accountability can be attached to responsibility, it can turn around the organization in a phenomenal way. Why should only the board of directors or the CEO or the CFO should be accountable and held, penalized, put behind the bars, etc.? Why can't it percolate entirely down the organization? I would like you to think about this and see whether you can make every single task in the organization not just a responsibility but attach some accountability with it. If you do like this video, please click on the like button. And if you think it will help somebody to understand the difference between responsibility and accountability, do share it with them. Until next time, this is Shanker Viswanath signing off, asking you to take good care of yourself. Goodbye and God bless.